up, everybody? Ponylover1989 here, and welcome to another reaction episode. Now, Something Different 765 suggested me to react to another video, and this is called the Gummy Bear Movie 2012, The Search for the Worst. Well, it's actually called the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa movie, and this is a criticizing review video by IHE Everything, a YouTuber who criticized terrible movies. Reviews and criticizes terrible movies. So anyway, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
YouTube is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Watch all your favorite teams out of market.
Skip. Cursor. Pause. Brace yourself, the gummy bar is coming. IHE Everything presents Aquaman. The Search for the Worst. Gummy Bear, the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa, the movie.
The Gummy Bear movie is gloriously dreadful, or if we want to be technical and use the proper title, it would be Gummy Bear, the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Thanks. He's British.
Go on, shove this in your gob.
Oh, he has a dog.
In it goes. And here we are, right where it belongs. Good boy. Oh, you want
He has another dog too.
Oh, we can take turns. I never expected to cover a movie that has Gummy in the title not only once, but twice. We're really spoiled today, kids. Unless you've been living under a disgusting gelatin-filled rock-shaped gummy for the last 10 years, you probably have seen the Gummy Bear song by YouTube uploader I Can Rock Your World.
I Can Rock Your World.
Does anyone else think that name, I Can Rock Your World, combined with a close-up of a gummy bear's asshole, is a little bit inappropriate? No? I guess it's just me then. My mummy always did say I was a sensitive soul. From well over a decade ago, YouTube was flooded with hundreds of very popular Gummy Bear songs.
Gummy Bear song
This includes things like Crazy Frog,
have been viral since 2006.
Peanut Butter Jelly
Time.
It was either animated and or had an animal in it. It was a hit on early YouTube. I'm glad YouTube has really evolved into a more adult and mature entertainment platform now.
What's Gucci? Today is gonna be
happening, but
out of all of these different god-awful mascots,
Oh,
the Gummy Bear
so
song
many
to the top now
views.
has well over 1
That the
billion
song
views,
had.
which I guess means it inherits a certain level of value, at least in theory. Let's play a little game. What does the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa have in common with the following 5 films? Divergent, The Hunger Games, The Expendables, The Last Witch Hunter. Good Luck, Chuck.
Good luck,
No, it's not
Chuck.
the fact that they're all terrible. It's that they were all produced by Lionsgate. So when I switched on the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa and the highly
filmmaker
produced,
that produced the
expensive
John Wick
Lionsgate
movies.
animation played, I was both surprised and confused. The only thing I can think of as to explain why Lionsgate got involved with this is that they probably invested into 1 or 2 rising and popular internet properties, just in case it's where all media started booming from when YouTube started really pumping out valuable celebrities and gummy bear type things. Not the worst investment, I guess, when you're looking at the business side of things. The problems start to arise, though, when you're a property that has no right being anything other than a 2-minute and 43-second long YouTube video, and you've been thrown a budget, a team of animators, voice actors, and a deadline, and you're expected to make a movie out of it. Now, I don't have to tell you how brilliant an idea it is to make a feature-length film about a gummy bear YouTube video. That obviously goes without saying. I know that when I first saw the Gummy Bear song, the first thought that popped into my head was, wow, this needs to be a movie. Think about all the interesting themes and endless narrative paths this inspires in one's mind. No, but seriously, I actually did some digging and found a secret recording of the writing team of the Gummy Bear movie receiving the news that they had to write a movie about a gummy bear.
What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do? Maybe we can build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that? That's some real pretty shit now.
That's from the Aliens movie, 1986.
Nothing? It's a gummy bear? So the film is also about
Game over!
nothing. I'd say it doesn't have an original bone in its body, but gummy bears don't have bones, so they get a pass with that one. Honestly, what do you want and expect from me here? I'm about to nitpick and criticize a film literally called Gummy Bear, The Yummy Gummy Search for Santa. This film was 5 years too late to even being remotely relevant when it was released in 2012. For comparison's sake, other animated movies released in 2012 were Wreck-It Ralph,
and Hotel
Brave,
Transylvania, and
Hotel Transylvania.
Paper
So
Mario
as this film
Sticker
opens
Star
and you see how
takeout.
cheap and poorly rendered everything is, it comes as a bit of a shock. Well, as much as a shock that a movie about a gummy bear would be.
Sequels, Black 2 and White 2, I think.
There's a Christmas narrator who introduces the movie that never shows up again, and we're briefly introduced to the four main characters: Gummy Bear, a chameleon, a scrapped Star Fox pilot design for the back. From the moment I saw these different characters displayed on the back of the DVD, I just knew that this was going to be a befuddling one. I can't believe I just used the word befuddling in one of my videos. What do these random characters have to do with the gummy bear, exactly? What a bizarre mix of character designs and art styles. Perceptive viewers in the audience may have also noticed that there's an alien on the cover as well. So along with the gummy bear, these random sidekick animals, Santa and aliens, I have only one explanation I can think of for this hodgepodge of seemingly aimless ideas. I think it's most likely that whatever company or studio animated this film already had a Santa character model, alongside a bunch of random animals and an alien, and just kind of made do with whatever took the least time and resources. Why isn't every character just a different coloured gummy bear or something? Or that detract from the importance of the titular
that look like gummies.
Every time I start trying to think about this movie and break it down, I really have to remind myself that we're talking about the Gummy Bear movie. None of this really matters because it's a movie about singing Gummy Bear. The Gummy Bear doesn't actually do anything in the movie for the first 4.5 minutes. Instead, you have to waste your time staring at poorly animated and choreographed Christmas shenanigans with Santa and some reindeer.
We're here for the hard way. The long way.
I'm not interested in this ad.
We can't go any longer without addressing the character design of the gummy bear. Much like the gross design of the
Crazy Frog.
the gummy bear is kind of designed to be gross and unpleasant, which as a result equates to something I do not enjoy using my globular organs to peek at. If I wanted to look at an overweight, shirtless, blubbery gummy bear, I'd just look at John Travolta's holiday pictures.
John Travolta?
It was the artist's very intentional vision to make the gummy bear look like my 35-year-old cousin who's a crippled, defeated alcoholic. But seeing a 5 o'clock shadowed, plump, bulging gummy bear jiggle around the screen makes me want to be sick. Something about the gummy bear has always made me feel weird. Kind of that same feeling you get as if you accidentally see some gore on 4chan or walk in on your parents having sex. Point is, the animators went out of their way to show us every single roll of fat and how kinetic movement makes every one of those fat rolls wiggle and shake. This is really bizarre. And let's not forget about the gummy bear's fat ass as well. Look at the ass physics. They can barely fit into its tight underwear. Something about this being a children's movie with a U for Universal doesn't sit right with me. The gummy bear
I think
finds
that's
Santa
the
Claus
rating
has been crushed by a tree
in
and
European.
died. Then he screams and it's revealed that it was all a dream.
It was all just a dream.
This means that the first 5 minutes are completely pointless and nothing but filler. Remember that this movie is so devoid of ideas that on IMDb it has only one piece of trivia that reads, "This is the first film of Gummy Bear." When that is your movie's one and only piece of trivia, I think that kind of says it all.
IMDb.
The Gummy Bear's wretched screams wake the entire house, then for some reason Santa is flying around in the sky and an alien chases him. Notice the animation is so lazy that this cut directly uses the same background as the next, so the moon awkwardly appears and it looks terrible.
Terrible animation?
The chameleon receives a call from Gummy Bear's dad which informs him that Santa has been kidnapped. But Gummy Bear won't listen because he has a song to sing first. The song doesn't even last 50 seconds before the fever dream ends. Then they switch on the TV where a reporter is being attacked by elves despite him having no involvement with the kidnapping.
All have been, let's just say, an incomplete success.
Didn't really understand this. The Bat character has this unusual joke where he's obsessed with juice for some reason.
Juice?
Your favorite tutti frutti.
It's never funny, and the only justification I have for it is that this was made by Europeans.
Juice, my idea.
And they're usually quite good at making weird shit like this.
Yikes. Let's take the plane.
Good idea, Vin.
The gang flies the specially made gummy bear plane, that I guess they have, all the way to the North Pole. In a hilarious scene, the chameleon makes the plane plummet towards the ground and Gummy breaks the fourth wall for a really, really funny and hilarious joke.
Kids, don't ever try to single-handedly land a jet plane in the North Pole. Yeah, at least not without your parents' permission. Now where were we? Oh, yeah.
I don't understand this joke because no part of it is even remotely funny or even a little bit humorous. They somehow miraculously land the plane and bully the native elves into not being upset about their irresponsible landing that nearly killed one of them. I have a feeling that some of you watching might be getting fed up with how much I'm criticizing this movie that's clearly aimed for little babies. But there are so many jokes that make absolutely no sense for a baby movie. This includes strange references
Baby
no
movie?
child would ever understand and continuous self-aware jokes that almost seem to be aiming for the internet crowd of people who like, or maybe not like, I guess have just seen the original Gummy Bear YouTube video.
Is he dead?
No, but I figured I might have a crack at an Oscar if I really lay it on thick.
What are you talking about? Those juice boxes have E in them or something.
Kella, hit it!
Finally, we get it. The Gummy Bear song. Honestly, I would have been fine with more of these awful songs, but they're so short and few and far between that they must make about 4 or 5 minutes of total screen time. If I have to watch a movie about a gummy bear, at least make most of the running time about what the little cunt is famous for. Look at this truly dreadful edit between shots. It's computer generated. How would this not be an easy thing to fix?
We need you to fill that barn with toys.
Well, without Santa, where will we find the motivation?
Yeah, we're method elves.
Who is this for?
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and YouTube Music Premium.
A limousine?
This scene is incredibly peculiar
No, a
because
car.
it's just fan service. It's fan service for a YouTube video. They're referencing the car the Gummy Bear bounces around in the original Gummy Bear song video. They don't do anything with it, they just drive around for a bit. Then they fly to Christmas Island and search for Santa. It's just an island. A normal island. Not very Christmassy, is it? They crash the plane and the way the sand reacts looks strangely well done for this movie, but everything else continues to look awful, so whatever. Probably did it by accident. Do you enjoy how they only animated half of the shot and just reversed it instead of completing it? Look at it again, I haven't altered this at all. They find Santa's reindeer drinking beer and playing poker, and it's unfunny and boring. Actually, that's a lie. There's one kind of half-decent joke that would work in anything but the Gummy Bear movie.
Don't waste your time playing dumb. I've spent enough time with my buddy Van Cairo here, and I've heard every dumb thing that's ever been said.
The reindeer explained that an alien with a magic wand showed up and said that if he can beat them at a game of cards, he's allowed to take Santa into space. And he cheated and won, so he took Santa. Wait, hang on. I didn't think consumption of alcohol and gambling was allowed in children's movies. Out of nowhere, the Gummy Bear explains that reindeer have a radar in their nose, and that they can use that to find Santa. Whatever.
Go help me now! Okay, I found it! You found Santa? I found my juice box!
What in God's name is going on? They find Santa and some dumb shit about fishing happens. God, that looked fucking awful. Alan the alien appears.
But you can call me Alan for short.
Well, that's a relief. Otherwise, this would be longer than Lord of the Rings.
What a ham-fisted and strange way of making a reference.
Then I challenge you to dance off. Winner keeps Santa.
I think we know where this is going.
The Dookie song.
To really prove how out of date this movie is, the alien uses his magic wand to spawn in a DDR
A Dance
board
Dance
and goes to
Revolution
town on it.
dance
At
match?
the 34-minute mark, there's a sequence of shots that are literally in the complete wrong place in the movie.
DDR? Seriously?
He's obviously an amateur. Green rules. The green bear can dance.
But
Kitty is beat.
Go, Gummy, go!
I guess they just didn't expect anyone to notice that this makes no sense in this order. Maybe